Hey there, welcome back to No Recipe Required. Hope you're doing well. I'm Dave, and today I want to show you, or talk to you about a wet rub. I'm going to use the wet rub to do some chicken, flavor some chicken. What I'm really talking about with a wet rub is a combination of a liquid and some spices, usually herb spices, that coat a piece of meat and impart their flavor to it. As opposed to a dry rub, wet rubs obviously have some liquid in it and almost form a paste. And then as opposed to like a marinade, it's usually much less liquid. Marinating is really kind of a full submersion process, and the flavors come in through that all that liquid. This is much more kind of spice and herb oriented. Again, kind of think paste. Let's go ahead and do our wet rub. All right, guys. So to make our wet rub, I've got a combination of various spices here. I've used, a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder, some cumin, some oregano, some cayenne pepper. Really though, you can use whatever kind of spices you want, depending on what you want to cook. I'd say this one, it's got a little chili powder in it too, is more of a Mexican type spice. You can do the same thing with a lot of different foods to get, or different spices to get different flavors and different layers. What makes this the wet rub is the addition of liquids. And I'm just going to hit it with maybe a tablespoon of olive oil, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and then a little bit of the honey. That's going to give obviously a nice sweetness. It'll also help the chicken caramelize once we cook it off. We're going to go ahead and mix this together, and it forms a paste. And this is obviously what is the distinguishing factor between a dry rub, which is just the powder, and a marinade. You can see it's still very thick. It's not a marinade, not gloopy or anything like that. And that's your wet rub. I'll see you next time on No Recipe Required.